Poncho. Hello, everybody. Everybody coming in. Say hi if you want me to say hi. I'm nervous though. Hi, Uncle Berries. I just realized. Cocoa spill over the still. I can't read that. I'm missing my bottom brackets now. I don't have my full braces on anymore. I only have half of them on. They took off the other ones. So now you can see my teeth. And the dentist came in after like the lady like took off my teeth or took off the things on my teeth, and he was like, "Oh my god." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Why are your teeth so small?" I didn't know teeth could be small, but apparently I have small teeth. And it wasn't just, I guess he thought it was the braces that made them look small, but it wasn't. It was just that I have small teeth. So I'm not sure what that means. I feel like my upper teeth are like maybe a little bit bigger. The smaller, I guess, yeah, they're kind of small on the bottom. Yeah, I was like so confused because I didn't know that was. I thought everybody had like the same size teeth, but apparently they don't. So, yeah. How do I feel about Binks? What happened to Binks? Is she okay? No, I still have the top ones on, see? Live now interview? What do you mean? Is she on Poncho's here. He's hanging out. She's live now. He's looking out the window. I mean, we could say hi to her. I don't. How long has she been streaming? And like, cause I don't want to like interrupt her or anything. What the fuck, Ready? I didn't think this was actually FT Ready. And how did I get this notice? Maru7EN. I don't know who. Does anybody know what her like Twitch username is? I haven't been like impeding on many of the fish. Oh, Pancho, come on. He's climbing up. He's climbing up there. The volume is low. Well, maybe you should turn your ears up. How about that? Okay, let me try. That should help a little bit. Hopefully. Oh, so it's just Binks Basilisk? Binks with all the... Binks' night with all the subs. I thought that was actually Binks. I was gonna be like, what? Wait, what's going on? Holy shit. Thank you, Binks' night. Thank Binks' night if you got a sub. Honcho. I have to deal with the cat. Hi, they told me to come say hi. Hi, Binks. Binks is in the chat. Say hi to Binks. Outfit check? I don't feel like getting up. I'm just wearing pants and a shirt, and the shirt is inside out. That's gonna bother me. I don't want to change that right now. Yeah, everybody say hi to Banks. We should maybe do a collab or something. I don't know much about Banks. Like, I'm trying to, cause, okay, I wanted to watch season 3, but that's, like, when season 3 was going on, there was, like, a bunch of stuff going on in my house, so I wasn't, like, able to watch, like, a lot of it. And so, I need to catch up, and, like, people need to help me. Well, maybe I'll do, like, some YouTube things, and we can catch up on season 3, and then we could do, like, collab things. I feel weird, like, kind of like not knowing a lot of the fish from season 3. But ordinarily I would have watched, but, like, that's, for most of it, I was, like, setting up. My mom was going through surgery, so I had to deal with, becoming a nurse and doing at-home nursing care, basically, during season 3. So I really didn't catch up on, like, any of season 3, so. Sounds like that a collab would be a great way for me. I mean, I'll have to figure out how to. I think on Streamlabs there's a way to do it. I'm really bad with this. I should have forced my mom into watching season 3. Well, she wasn't like home for all of it. So, like, for some of it she was, like, in the nursing home. And I had to go back and forth with the nursing home and fight with the people at the nursing home. And then I had to go, it was constantly, like, going and picking up my brother. He lives kind of near, like, Providence, not giving his location away, but, like, then she was down, like, by closer to Stanford. So I had to go, I was driving, like, 5 hours a day. We should talk about our experiences. Let me see if I can get her thing open here. Wait, so did she know, like, about Fishtank before she went on it, or was it like the thing where they don't? That's why I've been kind of wondering about the whole season. Nobody's really answered that for me. She knew Big Brother. Okay. Well, I think a lot of people know about Big Brother. I remember seeing, like, wasn't that on, like, MTV or something? Okay, thanks. Yeah, I could see her live here. Final Fantasy. Okay. There's an ad playing right now. Let me turn that down. She's 32. She's been around, just not to Fishtank Live. My family loved BB, so I grew up watching it. I remember some Big Brother commercials. I can't remember if it was on MTV or that there was that, like, other TV show or that other channel that would come on. That was like
It is, but it's not as good as the Persona JRPG.
She's wearing a cool.
That's actually really wild. I am those pigs from Link. I'm a Bacabra.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. My favorite superhero.
Guys, what did I just say about Persona?
Like as in, I don't know I don't know who all like the superheroes are. What about Barbie? Maybe Barbie. Is Barbie a superhero? How about Ant-Man? Isn't that the most ridiculous character? Just Ant-Man? There was another one. Somebody, when I was talking about Ant-Man, somebody said, like, it should just be, they should just come out with a new movie and, like, have it be, like, N-word man or something. Like, you know that video, just a guy with a rocket launcher? I don't know. But, okay, Poncho's trying to escape. Neighbor man, yeah. Just like mundane things. Why do I have braces? So I'm gonna have to tell the whole story again, I guess. If I tell the story, will you promise not to ask me for the millionth time? Because like, I have to explain it like every. My teeth are straight. They've always been straight. But they weren't straight when I had braces. They became less straight because my wisdom teeth started growing in while I had the braces in. But I didn't have to get them for that. Right now I have them because they're holding in my teeth from falling out because there was an incident with a drill that slipped or something, I don't know. And it went up into like my face. And so like the options they gave me were either braces and then surgery, or I'd end up losing my front teeth and not being able to have dentures or implants basically for life. So I just have no front teeth forever because the amount of damage done to the gum and the tooth and the bone or something. I don't know. But yeah. It would be a sick lawsuit, but it was like right before COVID, and then everything kind of like fell apart, and yeah. No, I won't have them forever. I'll have them till like I have to get the bottom ones put back on, and then I have to have these ones moved so that like the injury isn't in a certain spot or something, and then I have to have surgery, and then I can get implants put in. He caused COVID to avoid the lawsuit, I think, yeah. Poncho, he's in a basket. Come here. You were just a little cherub. Look at it. I just saw him like sitting by the door, and I was like, what are you doing? He's just like curled up in a little basket. It's a little basket Ponch. Okay, I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna hold you here in your little basket. He's very cozy. I did DoorDash again last night and I got scammed. Well, somebody tried to scam me, but I've gotten smart. I've gotten really smart now. I gotta go dashing after this, probably. And he's very comfortable like this. Oh no, you're not comfortable. What are you doing? He's trying to get cozy. Here, I could put you... I'll put you down right here. You can go back in your basket. I didn't mean to disrupt you. No, he doesn't want to go back. No, he'll go back in it. He's just gotta cozy up again. But no, he's trying to go in a bag right now. Do a dash stream. Well, I had to... Oh, he wants to go out. Go ahead, Punch. So there's this, like... There's a few scams people use to get free DoorDash. But the dumbest, or like most annoying one right now is... Because they've already figured out, like, the address one. When they call you and they say, oh, well, you went to the wrong address, you can dispute it, and because the phone calls, like, DoorDash records your phone calls, a lot of times they get in trouble. But the new scam that people are doing now is they sit outside a restaurant, they order a bunch of food on DoorDash, put like a big tip, and then they go into the store and they pick it up themselves. So essentially, I'll see like, okay, well, there's a $10 tip. I have to go to this restaurant and go pick up this food. And every time I walk in, you hear, oh, well, somebody just came and picked that up already. So at that point, you have two options. Well, you have actually a few options. You can't opt out of the delivery, because until it's completed or resolved, DoorDash kind of won't let you exit out. You can sit on the phone with support. By the time support goes through, though, they're at home with their food and they'll issue a refund. Or sometimes DoorDash will assume it's been stolen by somebody else and put a second order through. And then the second order goes through. And then you pick up the second order, and then you bring them another order of food. And that way they get 2 free meals. But a lot of the time what they'll do is they'll just hit refund while you're sitting there on the phone with support. Because that can take up to like 15 minutes, and they can, in that 15-minute time frame, refund their meal. So what I do is whenever they tell me, oh, the food's ready, and I go and I pick it up, I just hit confirm and say that I got the food. Then I drive to their house. Then I either take a picture of their house or hit confirm. And then I leave. And then I get their tip. And there's nothing they can do about it, because they're the ones who asked for me to deliver their food. They're the ones who picked up their food. They got their food, but they're still paying me to drive to their house, so that's what I do. I just literally drive to their house, take a picture of their house, or say that I handed it to them when I didn't, because there's nothing to deliver. And then I still get the tip. You don't get the tip, and you get in trouble if you sit there and you sit on the phone with support, which is what a reasonable person would do, is sit there on the phone with support instead of doing what I do, which is just pretending playing pretending to deliver an order that they already picked up. But somebody tried to do that to me last night, and that's what I did. I just drove to their house. And DoorDash will see the routes, see that I stopped at their house for enough time to drop off the food, see that I went to the store, picked up their food, and drove to their house, dropped off their food. And the store says that the order got picked up, so... And I always tell the people, like, at the stores, too, like, you know, this person's a scammer. Like, they're scamming you, basically. But most of the time, you have to be very cautious about your time while you do it, too. You have to be very... Because even if you're late, too, if you're taking too much time, because you're on... Sometimes you just have to solve these things on your own. Because if you're taking too much time, you can get contract violations for that. If you're taking too much time, so they could refund the orders. Then it comes out of your pay, basically, for them to eat. So you're paying for them to eat. But that's not what I do. I just drive to their house. And also, in doing that, it lets them know that I know where you live. Because I just drove to your house. I know the route and everything. I have it memorized. I just drove to your house. You want to say that I don't have your food, you can come out and confront me. Like, but, yeah. And obviously, if they then go ahead and try and dispute it or whatever, usually there will be people who have already gone to try and pick up the food beforehand. So, like, last night, there was somebody else who was sitting in the parking lot on the phone with support, and they already refunded it and sent it over to another driver. Me. So he's on the phone with support. He's already got a contract violation, and they've refunded on him. So it's my job to come in and handle it, which kind of helps him a little bit, because then it just says the food got switched over to a different driver. But I'm the one who gets the tip, so. Am I gonna go to their house afterwards? What do you mean? Double-edged sword, you're a scammer, but I come to your house? The scams don't work when it's... No, they don't work because... That's the thing, I won't sit there on the phone with support. A lot of the times I'll try and figure out a way around it, and that's what I do. I just go straight to their house. Oh, you tried to scam... And apparently it's a really common scam. So... And I could always dispute whatever if they say they didn't get their food. I could always dispute it. But I can't, it's harder to dispute, you know, you took too long and now somebody's pissed off and they've sent it over to a different driver or whatever. That's harder to dispute than to dispute, like, whether or not I delivered food when I went specifically to the person's house. Are you sure another DoorDasher didn't take the wrong order mistakenly? I'm sure. That's not really... Because if another Dasher takes the wrong order, then usually there'll be a second order or something for me to pick up. But, especially when they say, oh, well, 2 people came in. And it's hard because they will also... The stores specifically will ask, like, for the right name. So, you come in, you say the first name and the last letter of the last name. And the person who's sitting outside knows what their first name and the last letter of their last name is. But another DoorDasher isn't going to know the first and last name of an order. if it's like a really busy restaurant, like sometimes they'll just have you double check and stuff. But yeah. McDonald's sometimes will mess up orders, but the other thing too is they go by a number system, which stops people from being able to use that scam, because you go up to, you know, say the drive-thru or whatever, and they won't give you the order unless you confirm the numbers, like the last three numbers of the order, because that's something someone's not going to have. They know their first and last name, but they don't know the numbers of their order that have gone through DoorDash. So that's a good move on McDonald's. There's a few other restaurants that do that, which is smart, because they'll say, you know, use these last three digits, and usually like somebody will come out and say, okay, well, can you give me the last three digits? You give them the 3 digits, and it shows up in like big numbers on the order. But when people come in and, you know, they know their name, they can LARP as a dasher and take their own food. A real dasher and someone scamming working together. Yeah, they're LARPing. They're LARPing to get free food, basically. Like, I could go in and be like, oh, DoorDash, it's for Betty. Pick up, go home. Now I've got food. And then a DoorDasher comes and they're like, hey, where's the food? Oh, it was already picked up. And then you're sitting at home eating the food like, hey, where's my food? Where's my food? I want a refund. That's what they do. It happens a lot with sometimes it happens with Wendy's, because Wendy's won't do the numbers or anything. But yeah. It's fun though. It is fun a lot of times, because it's like, I don't know, there's something, it's like, some days it's kind of fun, because it's like you're just driving around, and you're pretty much just getting paid to drive around. But like, if you have like a car that's like not good on gas, it's probably a really bad job to do. But yeah. Yeah, and I don't understand like why people would like not have like the decency to, like, if you're gonna pull something like that, I don't know. I just put an order and waiting for you to show up at my door. That's the other thing, like, DoorDash has this thing called like an acceptance rate, which is like, you can decline orders, but if you decline orders, it drops your acceptance rate. But every now and then you'll get somebody that's like, I want you to drive, you know, 17 miles to my house for a $2 tip. And it's like, I'm basically paying to drop you off food. Like, I'm paying for your food to be dropped off. Because that's not even like, that doesn't even cover, you know, oil and gas. Does delivering food make you hungry? Sometimes. They didn't tell me about the DoorDasher app. The DoorDash ass. You get an ass when you DoorDash. You do get a fat ass from DoorDashing. And that's a good thing. Because I'm getting a butt. And I call it the DoorDash ass. I think it's from like maybe because I kind of like tense up like my buttocks when I'm driving a little bit. I think it's from like that and probably eating more because I'm like actually out and getting food instead of like staying at home and being like I'm hungry but I'm not gonna get food so I'm just staying at home, you know? Prove it. I think everybody's kind of seen it, but I am getting a DoorDash butt. I don't know if I'm allowed to. Okay. Like, I'm getting kind of a. Yeah. That's from DoorDashing. So, I didn't know that was even possible. But apparently, if somebody had told me about the DoorDash ass, I would have DoorDashed a lot sooner. So, that's all I'm gonna say. Craziest story so far. When somebody robbed me of chicken wings. Somebody just came by. They must have smelled the chicken wings or something. Saw me with the bag and just grabbed them and ran. And I thought it was the person I was delivering to, but it wasn't. So, yeah. Oh my god. I didn't smoke crack with Hunter Biden. I delivered an Uber order to a retired Hall of... I've never done the Uber one. Apparently it doesn't do a whole lot of restaurants. So I didn't get into that. He didn't tip you? The cool thing about DoorDash is you get to see the tips before you and how far you have to travel. It doesn't tell you much about like where you're going or anything. Which I wish it did. Tell me where, like, what neighborhood I'd be dropping off in, but it doesn't. It just says like how many miles you have to drive. And then it'll say like here's how much you're gonna make once you deliver it, and then you deliver it, and then it'll show like for your dash, okay, well you made this much from the delivery. No, you don't have to have a profile picture. At least I didn't. I don't know if they gave me one or something. But yeah. They don't know. I don't even know if they know my name. I think it just says Dasher. I think it's to prevent like prejudice or something. Because until, even like for Dasher, until you accept the order, you don't know the name of the person. Like you don't. Because sometimes you can guess by a person's name, you know. Like, oh, that's, you know what I mean. And by like the areas, it doesn't show you what area you're gonna end up going to. But yeah. You went on a wait list for DoorDash? It took me 1 day. How do you get on a wait list? Is it like your background check or something? You got Grubhub? Which American shipping service caters to cats? US. Pss, 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 pss. Oh, you got waitlisted because there's too many Dashers in your area. Sometimes there are quite a few in my area, but sometimes what I'll do is like it's just like delivery times, I guess. Like you have to like schedule, and sometimes they just drop out, and then it's like, okay, well, DoorDash wants you to go deliver now, and then you're like, no, I don't want to deliver now. And it's like, okay, well, now we're not going to let you deliver for the rest of the week, which is kind of annoying. I hate when it does that. You can leave it on all day and only get 2 orders that aren't worth the trip. Really? No, a lot of people in my area don't like to drive, I guess. Also, I think it, like, depends on, like, the type of areas or something. I can't open my lollipop. My favorite restaurants, like chain restaurants. As far as, like, chains go, I'd probably say Chipotle is, like, #1. Chipotle is one. What's the other one? There's like another. Well, no, that's not. Most of them are like local ones that I eat at. Because they'll have like ones with like vegan foods and stuff, but. I can't open it. I'm trying to open my lollipop with a bobby pin. Hello, how are you? You don't like bird fox? Can you prove you're not a bot? Because I feel like I'm getting botted right now. You don't like Chick-fil-A? I don't either. It feels... Is it like... not working that well? My shirt's inside out. Please ignore that. You almost starved because you couldn't open the pickle jar? Well, like, pickles aren't very high in calories. If you just eat pickles, you're gonna starve. The quality's bad? That's just my Wi-Fi's been, like, pretty bad. Like, I'm surprised the stream even worked today. I'm still watching Binks' stream in the corner of my stream. There is nothing I can eat at McDonald's. And I've never liked McDonald's. Even when I was like a kid, I never liked McDonald's. Do I like anime? Yeah. No, you can't eat. McDonald's fries have like, they have like milk in them. I think they put like milk in their fries somehow, for some reason. I never even tried the vegan Subway patty, but like, sometimes I'll just get like tomato, lettuce, olives, jalapenos, oil and vinegar, and that's it. If I'm like really hungry and I won't like crave that Subway bread, that's not really even bread, I guess. They used to make them in animal fat, and then they made them vegetarian. Now they just make them in milk. So it's still not technically vegan. So. Like other restaurant, I think McDonald's is the only one. I know Burger King doesn't use. They don't. if you get like a vegan burger from Burger King, they'll fry it in beef fat, but they use vegetable on their fries. Yeah, I had the Impossible Whopper on like one of the last few streams. The Life is Mizzy stream. There was a rumor when I was in school that burgers were made of octopus. Like they came from octopi. So that freaked me out a lot. They put chicken fat in milkshakes. I'd believe it. So I think the fire, I was gonna stream about the fire today. We got like way off topic. I'm kinda cold. I was gonna talk about the fire. Toto Birdo? What? It sounds like a Krabby Patty. I should have streamed yesterday because I was planning on like doing some live streams and watching the fire because they were doing like live, like they were like showing the fire happening live, and we're freezing over here and they complain about preheating. Well, they were like videoing the fires live, and I was gonna like, you know, do a live stream and like show. I should have done that last night because now they're not doing that anymore. So you just want Hassan to be. I don't wish like fires on anybody. That's like the worst. That's the absolute worst. But yeah, I was gonna look at that, but it's a good thing Trump is buying Greenland. Now everyone in LA will have somewhere to live. I'm sorry if this is a personal question, but who is my Mario Kart main? Toad. I always pick Toad. Believe it or not. Oh god. He released one. What did he release it on? Can someone link it in chat? The Elon Hindi dub. It's on Twitter. It's not on YouTube yet. Dang it. I can't put up Twitter on here. But I'm curious now. I don't see it. It just said tickets for a show or whatever. Okay, let's see. Is this it? Oh, hang on.
What's up? Hi, Jera. We brought you here today to let you know that we made...
आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई. अच्छा हुआ कि मैं तुम्हें वहाँ ले आया, एलन मस्क. वैसे कृपया इसे न देखें यदि आप एलन मस्क नहीं हैं, ठीक है? ये एक विशेष वीडियो है जो हम बना रहे हैं. ये निजी व्यक्तिगत है. मैंने इसे उनकी ईमेल में डाला. मुझे नहीं पता कि ये आपको कैसे मिला. जब तक आप असमोंगोल्ड डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर पर नहीं हैं, उस स्थिति में आप मेरी हर हरकत जानते हैं, ठीक है? मैं और असमोंगोल्ड ऐसे कुछ समय से योजना बना रहे हैं. इसमें मॉइस्ट क्रिटिकल्स शामिल हैं. और हाँ, मुझे लगता है कि अगर आप मॉइस्ट क्रिटिकल डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर पे हैं तो आपके पास इस फाइल तक पहुंच होगी. तो आपको शाबाशी हैकर.
I like the Japanese one better. I feel like maybe it's because I don't like it. Like I don't really hear a lot of. I don't hear a lot of like Hindi stuff. So I mean, I think the it needs more SAR. I feel like if it was dubbed just in like an Indian accent, it would probably feel like more Indian than actual Hindi at this point. Cause like I don't ever hear like Hindi. I'm putting on my glowy jacket. It's glowworm time. There's a Dankula video. Okay. Let me check. Is it... Some of his videos are TOS. So, hang on. Is he still divorcing his wife? The worst prison riot? I'm very cozy right now. Okay, I can watch some of that. My favorite place to pick up is, wait, does it have, like, any graphic stuff in it? My favorite place to pick up, which they won't let me pick up anymore because I forgot, like, somebody's milkshake, but is Applebee's. Because they have, like, a little spot for me to hang out in while they make the food. Do you get in trouble if you reject dashes with certain names? No, because it doesn't show you the name until you accept it. Okay. The New Mexico prison riot.
Bras fit small-chested women like this.
Oh my god.
I can't.
They don't.
What is all this extra space for?
Ever since I was on Fishtank.
I don't look good. I don't feel good.
We got you.
Since the day I left Fishtank, I have non-stop gotten these ads. Non-stop.
Having a good time. Because this is the pepper mesh all you
on everything.
Specially designed for double A to
literally everything.
No more cut gaps or
Twitter, Instagram. Now I can't watch a YouTube video without.
This is what I'm talking about.
Result would be the biggest storm of violence in US.
It's definitely like an algorithm thing.
Today's story is not just about rebellion or sticking it to the man, but more so about survival and the depth that human depravity can sink to if left unchecked. The New Mexico prison riot.
I just love his intros. I need YouTube Premium. I refuse. I will.
Please leave a
I
like
will go to the
and
moon and
comment
back
on
to
this
not
video
pay for
because
YouTube
it
Premium.
really helps me in the algorithm. You know the saying, it's a new year, but I'm pushing 40, so it's not exactly a new me. However, that doesn't mean that change is no longer in the air. Resolutions may usually be just a cope, but what
It's
isn't
a
is the
streamer
premium
tactic. They get
audio
more
quality
viewers
that
if they don't
Raycon
have an ad
provides
blocker.
at just half the price of other audio
No,
products.
I'm literally too
They are
lazy to
crucial for
install an
helping
ad
me to
blocker.
hit the ground running in 2025 because they provide a great soundtrack to my workouts as I huff and puff.
This is only
and
like
get
2
mobbed by
seconds,
my
and it's gonna be
staff
the same
who all
ad.
have functioning
It's gonna be
knees
the bra
because they
ad.
actually work
Every
out
time.
properly and do mobility exercises to avoid injury. Literally none of that's true. Every single one of you is terrible. But anyway, at least Raycon's touch feature allows me to listen to what I now accept is cringe trailer music. It's not, it's neoclassical. I am going to start writing these myself with a bass boosted sound profile as I get absolutely folded in the squat rack.
I got this from Home
I
Depot.
squatted all of you, by far.
Not Tractor Supply. I got this one from
Someday
Home
I'll
Depot
manage
last
to
night.
get the plate on the bar. I'm never taking any use to the gym again. Raycons are also really durable. Their sweat and water resistance is
You
great
get
for
more
protecting
interactions
them
if people
from
ask me why you
sweat
don't have
produced
ad
by the
block.
exertion
That's
of
true.
me going for a walk. I like to use the active noise cancellation to drown out
I've gotten
the
like
wholesome
locked out of
sounds
YouTube
nature
before after
so that I
installing
can
one.
listen to
So
my favourite band, The Doors. My favourite band is not The Doors.
apparently
I can
Elon
now
Musk
walk
wants
a
to buy
mile
4chan
in 8 hours.
for like 4 billion or something.
Which is exactly how long Raycons hold their charge. And just 10 minutes of charging provides 1.5 hours of energy. I wish I could charge that fast. I got back from my walk a week ago and I'm still exhausted. But what's really impressive is that the protective case can charge wirelessly.
Elon should buy Reddit,
32
yes.
hours worth of power. And all of the colours you know and love are available. Mine is obviously...
He should not buy 4chan, because it's going to
whatever
piss a
colour
lot
this
of people
is,
off.
But you can also get yours in royal blue, carbon black and forest green. So if you want to try out a pair of these bad boys, Raycon's 30-day happiness guarantee makes it easier than ever. So click the link down in the description box down below or go to buyraycon.com/dankula to get 15% off site-wide. The Penitentiary of New Mexico, located just south of Santa Fe, was constructed in 1956, replacing an older facility established in 1885. Built to house about 800 inmates, its design reflected the 20th century philosophy of containment rather
Okay, what ends up
rehabilitation. By the late 70s, the prison had little resemblance to the orderly institution that the architects had in mind. The guards would first beat
I'm not going to be
them.
able to pay attention to this. But I should watch it.
Shout out
I should
all
watch it like off stream later.
for any wrongdoing.
Work and play
Okay,
without delay.
I'm skipping. I don't even think I have time to watch it because I gotta leave at like 7:30. So. What ends up happening is the riot. I figured, yeah. I was hoping for like a plot twist, but it's been like snowing nonstop, on and off, for the past few weeks. But it hasn't been like, it'll just be like a coating, and then it's like gone. We haven't had like a decent snowing lately. Is it currently snowing? Let me check. No, it doesn't. It's my phone says it's not snowing. So. I love when it's like icing or snowing because that's the best time for me to DoorDash. I have a window, but like I can't. It's like dark out. I can't see anything. So. Be careful on icy roads? No. Dashing through the snow. Your DoorDashers are currently arriving at 140 miles per hour without any brakes. Is that a cat over behind me? I'm learning how to rap. That's what I do now. When I'm dashing, I just sit in my car and I put on rap music and I try to rap. I can't do it. It sounds really stupid. Yeah, I have heated car seats, but they get a little like too hot, so they're like broken, so I can't. Just like it sounds like I'm having a stroke if I try to rap. But I'll figure it out, and then I'll come back, and then I'll show you guys, and it'll be really cool. Any juicy fish tank gossip? Apparently, like, Bert and some other guy that was on the show are, like, having a juice box tree with a 7 month streak. Or, wait, no. They subscribed for 7 months on a 1 month streak. Thank you, juice box tree. Juice box tea. Was Connor was, wait. Which one was Connor? He Spartan kicked Joe? Was he like an actual fish, or was he like, did he show up? A freeloader? Was that the day when they brought in like all those freeloaders? Connor is a mass piece of shit. He came in just before Joe. Yeah, no, Ted was the guy who got, like, he was like skateboarding and Sam just picked him up and walked out the door with him. Because I remember seeing that clip and I was like, what the fuck? I feel like I don't know any of them enough to, like, know what, like, I don't know. It's just interesting that there's male drama going on. Because usually it's the female drama. They want to do an all freeloader mini season. Wouldn't that just be a mini season if they just brought in a bunch of freeloaders? Or do you mean like past freeloaders?